I'm currently editing and have been editing the European trip video, and I realized very quickly as I got to the end that I just didn't shoot enough. And so I'm been trying to think, okay, how am I going to end this video? So go ahead, enjoy the first bit, and we'll talk soon. Oh, today I'm wearing the 4585. I'll show you. Good morning, I am in London. Arrived last night, late last night, and I actually went to this restaurant here. Had some Italian food and then went back to my room, which my room is super small. But that's okay because I'm just here for one night. And then I am headed up to Manchester. I hadn't realized that today England is in the World Cup final, which is going to be really exciting for all those who, actually for everyone in England here. It's going to be pretty exciting. So I may partake in any of those festivities that happen if England do end up winning the Rugby World Cup. But I'm going to get some breakfast so that I can catch my train up to Manchester. And I'll show you what I'm wearing later. It's something kind of special, but we'll get into that. All right. I have arrived in Manchester, and now I'm gonna see if I can check into my hotel before I head over to the stadium. Hopefully I can, because I got all my luggage with me. And it's raining. What's up? So I'm in Manchester right now, and as you know, I posted about going to the Etihad, checking out a game there, and I posted it on Instagram, and then I got a DM from Neil, who I met in New York City, who is a Chelsea fan, and we spoke about that at the Billy Boot launch in New York City, and he offered to give me a ticket to the Chelsea Ajax game. So that is fantastic. I'm gonna hit him up and hopefully be able to get to the game. This is the first time I've been to, this will be the first time I've been to a game in London, and I'm excited to possibly get to Stamford Bridge because that's a really cool stadium. Alright, so I just checked out of my hotel, which is here, the Princess Hotel in Manchester, so I have a few hours and before I take my train back to down to London, and so I'm going to explore the city center, although I have been to Manchester before several years ago. I'm just going to explore the city center and see how much has changed since the last time I've been here. And they said it's not going to rain until the afternoon, but it's 11 o'clock right now, so the afternoon is any minute. And also being in Manchester, it could rain at any second, I hear. And the last time I was here was February. It was cold, and it rained just a bit, but not too bad. So we're going to explore Manchester. Let's do this. So the last time I was in Manchester, I was here, I think 3 or 4 days, and it's a pretty easy city to navigate. It's not too big, and I was able to figure out the streets pretty easily, and I quite like it. I don't know if I could live here because of the weather, but everyone's pretty cool and very chill and friendly here. And I should show you guys what I'm wearing today. I brought 2 8-inch boots with me for the trip. I'll show you guys. So I just left this store, Rivet and Hide, very cool store in Manchester. If you are in Manchester, come check it out. I was able to pick up something really cool from Ironheart. The guys are really great. They'll take care of you. You can pick up a pair of selvage jeans and they can hem them for you right there in the shop. So if you are in Manchester, check them out. I also want to say thank you to Simon. He gave me the heads up about this shop. In the comments when I said I was in Manchester, he said to check it out. So Simon, thank you for that. It's a cool shop, and you'll see me wearing this, what I picked up in one of the reviews. So you see there's like a lot of really cool workwear shops around here. There's a Carhartt work in progress and another Carhartt store actually right across from each other. And then not too far is the Rivet and Hide store where I just left. And on this is Oldham Street, and I was on Hilton Street and Thomas Street. That's where I found some of these places, and this is in the northern quarter of Manchester. All right, I'm gonna find something else to do now. See if I can get myself into a little trouble. It's a bit hard to buy US brands out here. Like for example 316 or even Tellison, because you're paying in British pounds, which is more expensive than I could just hold off and buy it in the States and not have to pay that extra coin for that. So the conversion doesn't work. So it's better to find, for example, a brand that you wouldn't find in the States necessarily, like something from maybe Japan or somewhere like even some local stuff out here is probably possible to find some like cool local stuff, but currently there's a lot of US brands, stuff made in the US that I can just get in the US and not have to pay British pounds. So it looks good, but yeah, I'm not gonna do that. So alright, so that is Manchester. I am now headed down to London. It's going to be about a 2-hour train ride. I'm excited because there's a Red Wing store there. I'm going to check out the Red Wing store in Soho. But I had a fantastic time here in Manchester as always. I'm looking forward to coming back again. Bam, there we go. So I made it to London and I'm in a really cool room. I'm staying at the W Hotel, and you're thinking, wow, that lighting is really nice. It's like, yeah, because of this little ring light on the mirror that's making the lighting perfect. I wish I had this at my house so I can do every single video in front of this and have just like perfect lighting. But yeah, check out this room. Since I'm back in London, I think I'm gonna walk around and explore London nightlife, and I hear where I am is basically like the Times Square in New York City. My cab driver, he was really cool. He was like, actually where you're staying, nobody stays there anymore. It's like Times Square and Chinatown all in one. So I was like, all right, I got the flavor, I know what you're talking about, and he was right. So let's see what kind of trouble I can get into. So one of my favorite things is just exploring the city, especially at night, because things are closed, there's less people, especially here, being this is in Soho that I've been walking around just checking things out. And I have been down this way before, several years ago, but I'll come down here maybe tomorrow or the next day, and I see it now, and I'm going to show you where I'll come, because the shop is closed, but to see the boys. Red Wing London, back again. Daytime in London, back doing some shopping, and look who's with me.
I made it!
So we're going to do some shopping, lots of shopping.
He's gonna break his wallet.
Right now we are on Old Bond Street in London with all the crazy expensive Lecoq and Omega and
Prada.
Prada. Oh, you have to go there?
YSL.
You have to go there?
Gotta go shopping.
Alright, we're gonna go to YSL right now. Before I hit up the Red Wing. Alright, let's do it. Alright, made it to the Red Wing store in London, so I'm gonna go inside and check it out and see if there's anything I can pick up. So I didn't pick up anything at the Red Wing store because I pretty much have...
Owns everything.
Yeah, I pretty much have everything. I mean, there were some Picos that I don't own any Picos. I like to try them on and see how they look. I can't say I really want to wear too big of a fan of a cowboy boot, but if anything, I would have probably picked up maybe a Picos, or maybe the mock toe in the olive, which is a European exclusive. But I was thinking of making one out of the mock toe albaline that I have, just throwing some mink oil on that and kind of darkening that one. So I was like, eh, and I haven't even really worn them, so I didn't buy anything because I pretty much have
everything.
So we're gonna check out some more stuff in London.
In Amsterdam.
Yeah, I'll check out the one in Amsterdam, and unless I pick up another pair of climbers, I could probably do that. Other than that, I'm just gonna check out some more of London here. I want to go to Son of Stag. I heard that's a pretty cool store.
Sorry.
Where else do I want to go? Scotch and soda we already have in the States. A lot of stuff we already have in the States. New York has a lot of these stores. Double RL, got all of that. What else? Stuff that I wear.
I want to go into Liberty.
Oh, alright, we're going over here. Alright. So we made it to a different part of London because someone had told me about Son of Stag to come check out that store. So this is very cool area than what we were walking in before. Oh, here it is right here, Son of Stag. Boom, Son of Stag. So we're gonna go in and check it out because it looks like they have things that I may be interested in. So let's go check it out. So we had a huge success at Son of Stag. We both picked up some things, some very nice salvage things. Actually, yours isn't salvage.
No,
hers
mine
isn't salvage.
is just really nice.
But very cool store. Check it out if you're ever in London. All right. The staff at Son of Stag, extremely helpful, mad cool. Took care of us. They took care of us. Knows everything about denim, selvage denim. Just an encyclopedia of knowledge about selvage denim. So those of you who are into that, and I know many of you are, check out Son of Stag. Alright, we made it to the Victoria and Albert Museum to check out the Timothy Walker exhibition called Wonderful Things. So let's go in there and check it out. Because it's also important to get a little bit of culture on your trip. So this is what we do. We go to museums, we do some shopping, and we get some culture. And I'm backlit. There we go. Better lighting, getting cultured, and before we go eat. So if you are in London, be sure to check out Black Horse Lane. It's denim made in London. So wait, let me start it. Selvage from Japan and from Tunisia. Tunisia, right? Turkey? Tunisia? Turkey?
Japan and Italy.
Turkey, Japan, and Italy denim, but it's all made, the jeans are all made here in London. And this is the only store in London where you can get these selvage jeans, so be sure to stop by Black Horse Lane. On my way to Stamford Bridge to catch the fixture between Chelsea and Ajax. I'm very excited about this, so I'm gonna hop in a cab and head over to Stamford Bridge. All right, let's do this. I want to say a huge thank you to Neil for getting me a ticket to the Chelsea Ajax game. Thank you, Neil, so much. We're gonna have a pint after the game, and I'm excited to finally see a European night.
two teams this evening, Ajax and your Chelsea.
So it wasn't the best result for the home team, but it was a spectacular game for a neutral. Wonderful game for a neutral. Many goals, 4-4 in the end, back and forth. Chelsea, or Ajax, down to 9 versus 11 to Chelsea 11. And Chelsea just could not get that last goal, but nonetheless, still a fantastic game. A huge thank you to Neil for the ticket. What a wonderful experience. Amazing.
We hate Tottenham, Chelsea! We hate Tottenham, Chelsea!
There you go.
We hate Tottenham, Chelsea!
All right, so I have to say goodbye in front of the good light, the nice ring light mirror. Thank you, London. Had a great time, especially at the Champions League game. It was quite an experience. We are off to Amsterdam, and we're continuing on with our European trip. So we'll see you guys in Amsterdam. Thank you, London and Manchester. So I made it to Amsterdam. Got to collect my bag now, and then from there get to the hotel, and then I'm gonna head not to the Red Wing store, but I'm gonna head to the Red Wing offices to meet with the European rep. That's gonna be pretty fun, so stay tuned for that. So now I'm gonna go get my bag. Gotta figure out this airport. So I made it to Amsterdam, and now I'm headed to the Red Wing offices. This is the Red Wing European office. To meet up with one of the reps, and I'm hoping I have the right directions, because this is the very first time I have been to Amsterdam, and the cab driver I had pointed in one direction, and then when I put the directions in my phone and left the hotel, it told me to go in a whole totally different direction. So yeah, we'll find out. But my first impressions of Amsterdam, it's really cool. I'm really digging it. I love all the bikes. I should get a bike and try to ride around a bit. Ride with my wings. But yeah, this is just a really cool city. Coming from the airport and going through all these little neighborhoods. It's really cool.
Turn right onto New Zade's Coke.
All right, turn right onto New Zade's Coke, wherever that is. I mean, the way that these streets are named. Look at these bikes. Buildings. Well, I won't show you that, because maybe this building. It's so freaking cool.
Onto Court Line, Bonsteak.
What is that? Court Line, Bonsteak. Cool. The one thing that's pretty funny is that these street names, it just sounds like you're just making noise with your mouth. So the last street that I was just on, it said continue on Blamber Blanc. Nah, I'm not making fun of the Dutch language. I'm just saying, it just sounds like you're just making noise out of your mouth. Oh man. You guys got a cool city though. I could definitely live here. This is just my first day too. My first.
Continue on to Herenstraat.
Herenstraat. Okay, that's a little bit less noise out of your mouth. Herenstraat versus blah blah blah. Our taxi driver was saying that there are more bikes here than residents in the city, which I think is really funny. It's like you have your winter bike, you have your summer bike. That's really cool. So I just left the Red Wing office, European offices, and I got a tour. Guys are fantastic, really cool guys. I was told that they were really chill and very warm guys, and indeed. And they gave me a tour of the office, and they showed me what's coming out. Should I say that? I got a peek at some of the boots that are coming out in the fall next. I don't know what I can say. They showed me some things, and wow, you guys are gonna be pretty excited about this new heat that Red Wing's gonna be dropping. So I can't say anything because I just can't. Sorry, but I'm excited about it, and I don't know. I can't say anything. It's just like kind of like when I knew about the Billy boot, I knew that was coming out, and I was just kind of like, hey, there's something coming out. Red Wing's dropping an exclusive. They're bringing some heat. Blah blah blah. And I don't think that I disappointed anyone or talked it up that much, because it was a cool boot and it sold really well, and it's a lot of places couldn't hold on to the boot because it was selling really well. So I wouldn't say that people were disappointed about that. So this new stuff, I'm not gonna say anything about it because they were generous enough to show it to me. So stay tuned, I guess is what I could say. It's really good stuff, and it's something that I think I asked for. They did it. I requested a certain style, and they actually did it. So I'm very happy about that. All right. Also, they gave me some swag, which I'm very happy about. Okay, so I feel like I was kind of rambling because I was so excited about what I just had witnessed. So I apologize if what I was saying was just rambling, because I just can't believe what I just witnessed, what they just saw. All this like all these just really cool boots. They had like vintage boots. They had, it's a cool store. They had vintage stuff. They had all the current line that's in every single store in Europe. And then they had the stuff that's coming out next fall. Damn, I'm so excited. Just when I thought like I had everything, and then I see what's coming out and I'm like, I have nothing. No, I gotta save my money. And you guys should save your money too, because there's some heat coming out. For sure. Damn, that's beautiful. Hold on. So before I left, I had just landed from the airport, took a cab to the hotel, didn't even really check in fully, didn't even see the room, and walked straight over to Red Wing. So I was kind of like, I was hungry, I was thirsty. Man, all that went out the window. The boots quenched my thirst. Took care of the hunger. I need to calm down. I'm too excited. I'm too amped up. So there was a store that I passed on the way to Red Wing. It's this one here, Deus Ex Machina, which seems cool, and I've seen it. I'm gonna go in and check it out. So they don't have one of those stores in New York City. I asked the girl there, and because I know I've seen Deus Ex Machina on I've seen it on Instagram. I've seen it on.
Are you famous from YouTube?
I wouldn't say I'm super famous, but a lot of people know me from YouTube.
Can I be in your vlog?
Yeah, of course.
Hi, I'm Jelani James. I'm an actor. Oh my God! Follow me on Instagram @JelaniPJames.
Okay.
Bye bye.
So yeah. So I've seen a couple of them, Instagram, Deus Ex Machina, and Tumblr. I've seen like a couple of like motorcycle photos that have been posted. So I know they don't have one in a store in New York City. And so when I passed it, I was like, oh, let me stop in. And they do have a lot of cool stuff. I mean, definitely like logos blazoned all over the place. So if you're not super into like wearing logos blazoned all over the place, then it wouldn't be something for you. But it's still pretty cool. And also, I ended up picking up a really cool work shirt that doesn't have, it just has the logo like right above, like if you worked at a garage. So that one I'll show you later on. Also, they said they may open up a shop in New York. There's a store in Milan, store in Tokyo, Amsterdam here. She said they may open one in New York. I would imagine it would be like in Soho or Nolita, something like that. Or not Nolita, in NoHo. But I picked up something for my brother because my brother's a motorcycle rider. He owns a Harley. You guys know that I own a Triumph Bonneville. So picked up a t-shirt for my brother with logos on it, sent it to him. I think he'll like it. I hope he likes it, and I hope it's his size. But yeah, getting to know Amsterdam. All right, it is morning time in the city of Amsterdam. Starting to rain a bit, which is annoying. I am headed to the Red Wing store finally. Last night we went out to dinner, and then we went over to the red light district. I didn't take my camera with me because we're going to dinner, and then also you can't shoot anything. You can't have any cameras showing the red light district, but it's interesting. You have like I think I'm supposed to turn here. You have the ladies in the window, and they're advertising their services. Some of them are attractive, some of them not so much. But I think it's pretty. I wish we had that in New York. And then of course we went to a couple of coffee shops, and I didn't partake, but others did. So yeah, now we're starting the morning, and it's starting to rain, which is annoying. So let's get to this Red Wing shop and see if we pick up anything. But it'd be nice to get there and meet the boys, because I've purchased from them before, and introduce myself and all that. All right, let me get my umbrella. All right, here it is. I see it. I'm just a few feet away. I made it to the Red Wing Amsterdam store. Here it is. Bam, in all its glory. Let's check this place out. Finally made it. Okay, so just leaving the Red Wing store in Amsterdam, and they didn't have exactly what I was looking for, but I decided to pick up another pair of the 4328. I don't know why, but I did. So what are you gonna do? Alright, so I just left Tenue Denim and had an absolutely wonderful experience. I picked up a pair of their actual denim because I'm in Amsterdam, and why not? Why not pick up a pair of the denim that they make? Japanese salvage denim that they designed here at Tenue Denim, and it's a local store, local denim, so I had to pick it up. And you'll see me wearing those when I'm rocking some of those on-feeds, alright? So now I'm gonna head back to the hotel because it is raining, drop off some of the stuff, and continue on with my my shopping. Alright, let's head out of here. Okay, so as you can see, for some reason I just stopped shooting. I stopped taking my camera, and I don't know why. I'm sure you were following along and enjoying yourself nicely. And for some reason I just stopped bringing my camera and stopped shooting. I'm sorry, I apologize for that. I usually bring a still film photo camera when I go on vacation, and this was the first time that I actually shot video and documented kind of like a proper vlog, and I just had a brain fart and just stopped shooting. I do apologize for that if you were enjoying it. So what we're gonna do is basically, here we get another view of that. That's the ferry coming in. So how I'm going to finish is I'm going to just show you photos that were taken throughout on my phone and the old lady's phone, and hopefully piece it together that way. I do apologize. It was a fail on my part. Also, I met up with someone who DM'd me on Instagram when I said I was going to be in Europe. He reached out and was like, hey, I live in Germany. What days are you going to be in Amsterdam? He said that him and his old lady would meet me and my old lady in Amsterdam. So that's where you see this footage here. So at the Red Wing store in Amsterdam, met up from Germany, straight from Germany, with his wife to come hang out with us in Amsterdam. Loving that, just perfect.
Who's us?
What?
Who's us?
The great guy from Germany.
Yes.
Which Instagram name you cannot pronounce.
No, I
Sorry,
can't.
guys.
Tell your Instagram.
It's der physische bekannt on
Yeah,
Instagram.
exactly.
Don't follow me.
But yes, very cool for these guys to see us come and join with us in Amsterdam, and we're gonna hang out and talk about boots and check out some shopping, some salvage.
So let's do it.
It was shot on a phone, that's why the audio is so poor. So yeah, I do apologize. The next trip, I promise, will be better. You'll see. I'll bring the camera around with me a lot more. I don't get it. I'm sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah. Here it is. The rest of it. Amsterdam, thank you so much. Heading back to New York City right now. Had a fantastic time. We enjoyed your city very, very much. And now we're back to New York City, and let's edit this thing. All right, see you guys.